The single most important thing you need to know about culturing microorganisms is using aseptic techniques so they don't get contaminated. Because if you've got a pure line of a microorganism and you don't use your aseptic techniques, you can end up with a real mess of lots of different microorganisms, which is not what you want, because you won't be testing the right microorganism against your antibiotics or anything like that. So it's really important that you make sure you use an aseptic technique. Now, so the rules for this are Petri dishes and culture media must be sterilised before use. Okay, and that's generally done in a pressure cooker. So you'll see technicians with these pressure cookers going shh, and it has to be done for about 10-20 minutes and then it's fine. Okay, you must also, when you're using your inoculating loops or whatever you're going to use to transfer your bacteria from one place to another, loops used to transfer microorganisms. I don't know why they keep calling it microorganisms, because it's bacteria. To the media must be sterilised by passing them through a flame. It's blue Bunsen flame, easiest way of doing it, kills everything. Okay, by passing them through a flame. Okay, that's easy, isn't it? Then you've got to stop anything else getting in there. So the lid of the Petri dish should be secured with adhesive tape. I wish I could spell adhesive. There we go. I have to check it all the time. And stored upside down. It's what happens when you're dyslexic, and some words they just you can't get them. Okay. The reason you store them upside down is so that water, you always get condensation inside your Petri dish, and if you have the agar at the bottom, water will condense on the top of the dish and drop down, and it'll affect the results. So you always store them upside down so that that doesn't happen. Okay, so it's basically stop water getting on it. And you need to, in schools, okay, cultures are generally incubated at 25 degrees C. Okay, the reason it's 25 degrees C is because otherwise you're getting close to body temperature. You can accidentally grow up microorganisms that you really don't want. Okay, they'll be pathogenic, they can cause disease. So in schools, we limit the temperature to 25 degrees C, and it's almost room temperature. And that means that they grow reasonably rapidly, but not so rapidly, and they're not pathogenic. Because if we start growing pathogenic bacteria, it's not good in a school, is it? Could be a bit serious. Okay. So that's microorganisms pretty much covered. As I say, we'll go through some questions later on those, because they're quite complicated ones.